Let's discuss today's important current affairs. More than 250 Naxals surrendered in the last 2 days. Almost, if you see, by March 31st, 2026, government targeted the complete no tolerance policy towards Naxalism. Even before that, if you observe, from the last 2 days in Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh, more than 250 Naxals surrendered, and Government of India is planning to end the ideology by March 31st, 2026. Next important news, rain fury causes massive damage in Kerala's Idukki. In Kerala's Idukki district, witnessed extremely heavy rainfall, causing widespread damage. The water level rose by nearly 6 feet in the Mullaperiyar Dam in 24 hours, prompting Tamil Nadu to open all 13 spillway shutters. So there's a heavy rain in Idukki district of Kerala. And the other important news, after 8 years, the bell-shaped flowers have bloomed, turning Nilgiris violet. There are flowers which will generally blossom for every 12 years. They are called Nila Kurinji. So they are violet flowers. They look like a very big carpet on the earth, and they are a visual treat. These Nila Kurinjis are special only to Western Ghats. After 8 years, we can see Nila Kurinjis blooming again. After 8 years, we can see these Nila Kurinjis blooming again. Gudalur is shrouded in mist and Kurinji. These clusters of bell-shaped flowers have burst over hills after 8 years, painting them violet. What is special is that it has bloomed in Tamil Nadu's newly notified forest in Gudalur, the Nilgiris. Generally in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, you all know, these flowers will blossom. This time in Gudalur, the notified reserve forest in the Nilgiris. And the beauty is, Nila Kurinjis are one of the rarest flowers in the world. Blooms once every 12 years in the high altitude grasslands of Western Ghats. In the Gudalur, the mass bloom is of another species of Kurinji, which blooms once in 8 years. Both are grassland species, but isolated to different altitudes. Nila Kurinji occurs in grasslands of altitude about 1,300 meters, and Sicily is a lower altitude. Sicily is in the lower altitude. Similar to Nila Kurinjis, Strobilanthes sessilis that blooms once in every 8 years. So, Gudalur's violet revival. This is a news article from Hindu. It's a visual treat in Tamil Nadu now at present in Gudalur. Generally, in every 12 years of time in Kerala. Nila Kurinji. So, very beautiful thing. Coming back, the other important news in America, no kings protest. No kings. We don't want kings anymore. Renouncing the authoritarian tendencies of Donald Trump administration and apparently to curb the corruption administration. Many protests are being organized in America. Around 2,600 planned rallies in major cities. Against the policies of Donald Trump, particularly immigration, education, security policies, people are showing their unrest, and they started protesting against Donald Trump government named No Kings Protest. Next important news, Pakistan, Afghanistan agreed immediate ceasefire. Pak accused Afghanistan of involving into Pakistan's territory, entering into Pakistan's territory. If you observe recently, Afghanistan militants suicide in the Pakistan border also irritated the relationship between Pakistan and Afghanistan. And Pakistan attacked Afghanistan city center. And now Pakistan, Afghanistan agreed immediate ceasefire yesterday. And the next important news, Rajnath Singh, our defense minister, flagged off first batch of BrahMos missiles from Lucknow BrahMos aerospace facility. We are producing BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles indigenously, and we are also selling them to the other countries. Last year, we sold them to Philippines. Even Vietnam is also requesting India to sell BrahMos. So BrahMos is a, and yesterday Rajnath Singh also told that Pakistan should remember that every inch of Pakistan is under the radar of BrahMos. So you all know, even during Operation Sindoor, how BrahMos have helped us. So BrahMos is a very important missile for India. Actually, the name Brahmaputra and Moskova. Next important news: IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, World Conservation Congress 2025 concludes in Abu Dhabi, UAE. The IUCN World Conservation Congress, held once in every 4 years, hosts member assemblies, which is the IUCN's highest decision-making body. So, over 100 new members, including 6 states, have joined into IUCN in the recent past, and IUCN regularly releases red list. You all know that. IUCN regularly releases red list. You all know that. And next important news: India and FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization of UN, celebrated 80 years of partnership on the occasion of World Food Day, that is on October 16th, reaffirming their shared commitment to the food security, sustainable agriculture, and nutrition for all. Food security, sustainable agriculture, and nutrition for all. Yesterday, Delhi High Court said if the woman is independent, can earn her own income, she should not demand alimony. There's a case before Delhi High Court, which Delhi High Court delivered judgment yesterday, where a woman from Railway Services, Group A, Railway Traffic Service, she demanded alimony from the husband of about 50 lakh rupees. And Delhi High Court said, if a woman is financially independent and she can earn her own income, she cannot demand alimony. The similar judgment was given by Supreme Court also in other cases, where Justice B.R. Gawai also told, if you are educated, if you are independent, you can earn your own livelihood. Why should you depend on husband's income, all these things? So recently, if you see, many alimony cases are being filed in the courts under Section 25 of Hindu Marriage Act, but court will use and give alimony only when the wife is unable to maintain herself. So there's a very big judgment that have come yesterday from the Delhi High Court, the alimony. And one more news that is coming up. If you see, yesterday, so it's also a big news that's coming up. Donald Trump said that he is going to discuss with Vladimir Putin in Hungary to end the war between Russia and Ukraine. As you all know, we have more than 2 years long standing war between Russia and Ukraine. Donald Trump is saying he is going to end the war by holding discussions, progressive discussions with Vladimir Putin. This is a news that's coming up. Donald Trump, yesterday he met Zelensky also. That's the news that's coming up. The next important news: many central banks, including China, Turkey, including our central bank, they are hoarding gold. They are actually trying to hoard more and more gold. Almost Indian Central Bank, that is RBI, is now having 888 tons of gold. So they are considering gold is a safe bet. The reason is being, earlier countries used to think dollar is a stable currency. Now if you see, American economy is slowing down, and countries cannot trust dollar anymore. So they are betting on gold. Many countries' central banks are holding gold now. So they are feeling that gold is a safe bet. As you all know, the prices of gold is also rising, and even according to HSBC and ANZ, Australian Bank and other banks, if you see, today the gold value is around $4,200 per ounce. It's going to be $4,600 per ounce by next year. So every topmost expert, many banks are also predicting that gold prices might hike by next year. So they are holding gold, more and more gold. Even this news is trending. So these are the important news. And yesterday in Telangana, all BCs went on bandh and strike with respect to demanding BC reservations in local bodies and other assertiveness with BCs, and the bandh was successful yesterday.